Alrighty. I thought today was a good work day, to wrap up the weekend. Really push guys here the last couple of days, trying to ramp up the intensity, a little bit of the physicality, try to, create some situational work, 2-minute, third downs, red zone. Just try to stay sharp on, just base fundamentals. We really haven't got a whole lot into Oklahoma or any of that, but we wanted these 5 days leading up to this break that we're going to give the guys. We wanted that to, really just focus on us, and we'll get back on Sunday, Monday, still kind of modified bowl prep, try to get back to the speed of our competition, and then we'll jump into bowl week. And so, I'm really proud of the work these guys have done. I'm proud of the work they've done, out here on the field. I'm proud of the work they've done in the classroom. Really, I thought they challenged themselves academically to go get better. And I think it all equates to the success and the growth that they're showing, out there on the field. So just grateful for this group of guys and the work they're putting in, without, an immediate opponent that we have to play. I mean, I thought they took advantage of the work that we try to provide for them.
Are Deuce Span and Darrell Powers examples of his extra practice?
Absolutely. I mean, both those guys, showed up. I mean, over throughout the season, you see growth, but. I think Deuce and Darrell, they're both going to be really good football players here. Like, I have no doubt about it. And to see them, embrace the work, embrace the process, it's still a lot of work they have to do. But, you see in the flash of the potential. And, I'm excited about what they've done.
Is Darrell already sort of changing his body?
Oh, absolutely. He is. I don't have it off the top of my head, but he's probably put on 15-something pounds, but he's getting stronger. You'll get more confident. He's a high school receiver, that played mostly flexed, and that's a lot that goes into playing that position. And he's still, like I said, he has a lot of work that he has to do, but you're starting to see just the confidence and even just the growth in his body, his strength. That's evident out there in these last few practices, and I'm proud of him.
Coach, how important is it for the guys to finish out the right way today, knowing a long break is coming?
It's the same objective each day. Can you take the field? Can you go be your best? And can you be better than what you've been? That has to be, and that's the hardest fight that you have to fight. It's you got a week in front of you. It's like I think I mentioned yesterday. It's not just players; it's coaches. Once we wrap up here, I'm sprinting, and I'm gonna be on the road. I got a lot of things that I've got to do here this week, along with this coaching staff and players. You look at having a few days off, which they need. It's been we working pretty hard, and these guys needed a little time to decompress and. But this weekend was critical, and for us to be the best that we can be in our bowl game, we needed to make the most of the 5 practices that we've had before this break, and when we get back, it's going to be critical that we get better with each practice that we get between now and then, now in the game. I thought they did a nice job in their approach.
Even though Jarian's a veteran guy, he's played a lot of college football. Does it seem like he's getting better?
Absolutely. That's Jarian's. And I told him this. I go, he's developed into a really good player, and he's had great moments. And what we need is those great moments to be as consistent as they can be. But you're seeing, like I thought today. He made some plays that you see confidence, and it's real. Like it's anybody when they can say they're confident throughout the journey, but when it takes work, it takes sometimes getting knocked down. It takes sometimes of having to respond to negative situations, and I think that he's really coming into his own, and it's been a fundamental focus. It's been just the littlest of details, and we've always known he had ability, but he's really putting that that application into effect each day, and I think he's playing his best ball.
Speaking of responding, you mentioned Trayshawn Ward was an early down back and got most of the carries at the beginning of the season, got hurt, and how has he handled that role of kind of more backing up Trey?
Everybody pushing for more, and everybody wants to come out and the way that they work, the investment they make to go be the best player they can be. It's what we're all about, and wherever your role is, you got to go continue to improve and continue to get better, continue to compete. And so I think we've got a football team of guys that have embraced that, and it's just part of this game.
When you talk to recruits now compared to last year and the year after, Are their questions and their parents' questions different because now they've seen some proof of what you've been?
I mean, when you're presenting a vision, a philosophy, talking about a culture that you want to have. It's one thing when you're having to project it, and it's another thing whenever they can see it in action. The questions that I ask, the responses that I receive are different. The things that people take notice of. And that's a tribute to our players. It's to our staff. I mean, we try to be genuinely who we are, and I know I say it all the time, but finding the right fit is important. And being on point in evaluations are important, and I think we've done a good job of that throughout our time here. There's always going to be things that you can be better at, or obviously just as players grow and as the program builds. I mean that's you're always trying to improve in the process of it. But I mean they see it, and there is an absolute excitement about what's coming. And a lot of these guys, they can see themselves a part of what we're doing, and that's what's a lot of fun. And so, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're just that coach.
No,
interrupted you. That's
it's all right. I won't. No more answers.
Can you tell?
What are you saying? No, I'm sorry.
A 9-win.
No, I can't. Sorry.
A 9-win season with these guys that were here this weekend, is that?
Oh,
That's got to make
absolutely.
A difference.
I mean, coming into the year, I don't know how many people projected us to be at where we are. I mean, I believe we would be, and I'm kind of pissed that we, had some other, opportunities to even be better. But, we've got a good team, and these guys, we've got a great opportunity for recruits to come in to make an impact and to be a part of building something special. And this is a special place, and that's there's been a lot of work that's gone into it to set the foundation and make sure we're finding the right fit guys that want to be a part of that journey. But now, we're not talking about a rebuild, and we're in a different place in that. We're talking about just a continued growth, and as we push to get better and to compete at the highest level. I mean, that's what these guys that's what they want to be a part of. So it's been really good. All righty. Thank you, Corey.